It's 3 p.m. and time for the Daily Community Briefing. Team coverage of the latest local news important to you. Now let's head to the Wallingford Broadcasting Studios for the Daily Community Briefing.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Daily Community Briefing on WBON. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and the Daily Community Briefing is brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair, Mountain Adventures, Affordable Heating and Air, Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond, and Davis and Powell Funeral Homes in Berea. Starting the newscast off today, we have COVID news. The same day many COVID-19 restrictions will lift in Kentucky, Governor Andy Beshear plans to hold his final briefing on the coronavirus. Beshear has held regular updates on the virus since March of 2020, when briefings were given daily. Now, more than a year later, Governor Beshear still gives a COVID-19 update at least once a week. However, Tuesday, the governor said he planned to give his final formal COVID-19 update on June the 11th. The mask mandate and capacity limits for businesses will lift that day as well. It's been a long time coming for that. Well, a male identified as a 54-year-old John Clark is in Laurel County Detention Center on kidnapping and rape charges. According to Kentucky State Police, on May 31st, Clark was in Pulaski County when he threatened to stab a woman walking alongside the road if she didn't get into his car. The suspect then drove to a motel in London where he held the victim against her will. The woman managed to escape when the suspect went into the bathroom and then was able to get help from other people at the motel. Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron has filed a lawsuit against the CVS Health chain of drug stores for the company's role in the Commonwealth's ongoing opioid epidemic. The lawsuit, filed on Tuesday, alleges CVS, quote, engaged in unlawful business practices and failed to guard against the diversion of opioids. Cameron says Kentucky is holding CVS accountable for its, quote, decisions and contributions to a man-made crisis by filing the litigation. Cameron has also continuing to pursue litigation against Walgreens, Endo Pharmaceuticals, and Teva Pharmaceuticals Industry, Inc. for allegedly aiding and abetting the state's opioid crisis. A beloved family pet was saved Tuesday morning thanks to the Lexington Fire Department as their crews battled a fire in Lexington. Lexington Fire Department responded to the fire at about 7 a.m. on Cochran Road, where crews learned that the family dog was still inside in the involved fire. The dog was located by crews hiding under a bed on the first story. The pup was given an oxygen mask and taken to one of their fire trucks. Fire officials report that the beloved pet was returned to the homeowner alive and happy to be back in their arms. The cause and origin of the fire remains under investigation. A happy ending to a scary story. The Estill County baseball team won the 56th district championship after a 4-1 win over Powell County, but the team had one more stop to make Tuesday evening in an effort to pay tribute to their late coach, Blake Crow. The team banded together as they took their trophy to his gravesite. Coach Crow died May 9th due to a tragic accident at his home. Estill County's next game will be against Perry Central on June 5th at 8 p.m., the first round of the 14th Region Tournament. Another fire story. The Lexington Fire Department was called to a rooftop rescue Monday after a roofer suffered a medical emergency while working on a home. Crews responded to the home at the 200 block of Barrow Road and set up a rope system to bring the worker down from the roof. The patient was lowered down in a basket and transported to the hospital in stable condition. LFD has specialized crews that train on a weekly basis for these types of rare but high-risk incidents. Hall of Fame trainer Bob Baffert has been suspended for 2 years by Churchill Downs following another bad drug test. A second sample confirmed that winning horse Medina Spirit had a beta-methazone in its bloodstream the day of the Kentucky Derby. Baffert still contends that the illegal and banned substance was caused by a topical ointment and not by an injection. It is now anticipated that Medina Spirit will become the second Derby winner to be disqualified for a positive drug test. With that, we're going to go to our first break of the day. We'll be right back with more news and the COVID numbers here on WBON.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Mountain Adventures in Irvin is here to take your summer meals to a whole new level. Now is the perfect time to stop by and get cantaloupes or sugar baby watermelons. And Mountain Adventures has also added bread, Weisenberger products, and Kentucky Mountain Moonshine truffles. On Fridays, you can now get your favorite treat from Side Porch Cafe at Mountain Adventures. It's literally your one-stop shop for the perfect family meal. Stop by today. Mountain Adventures at 68 River Drive in Irvin, or like Mountain Adventures on Facebook.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Donate or shop at the new location for the Habitat Restore in Madison County. The proceeds from the Habitat Restore go towards helping build a home for someone in need. Shop, donate, or volunteer at the new location for the Habitat Restore in the old CVS Pharmacy building on Main Street in Richmond.
You know when you step outside and it feels absolutely perfect? The air's not too warm, not too cool, just perfection? Now imagine if you could have that same feeling inside your home at a price that feels even better. You can, thanks to the folks at Affordable Heating and Air. Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's Affordable Heating and Air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are going to drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's going to put the work in the first place?
Support your favorite team with apparel from Campus Warehouse in Richmond. Whether you're an EKU fan or you're a part of the Big Blue Nation, Campus Warehouse has something for you. Stop by and see their new line of Old Road t-shirts, because guys, we know Saturdays are for the boys. Plus, they have the cutest seasonal tees for the ladies. And Campus Warehouse now carries a new line of tees for the kiddos as well. Visit campuswarehouserichmond.com or stop by their location in the Richmond Center next to Buffalo Wild Wings.
The Old West, the way you remember it. Good guys and bad guys.
Come and join us as we watch and talk about the best of the West.
Western movies, TV shows, and more.
Draw Western Theater, Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Here on Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Welcome back to the Daily Community Briefing on WBON TV. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and the Daily Community Briefing is brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair. Keep your power equipment working strong all season long with help from Bishop's Small Engine Repair. Let Bishop service your mower and power equipment, North Estill Avenue in Richmond. And Mountain Adventures is here to help take your summer meals to a whole new level. All the fruits, vegetables, and 2 farm meats sold inside the store. Now on Fridays, get your favorite treat from the Side Porch Cafe at Mountain Adventures, 68 River Drive in Irvine. Congratulations to a local soccer club who recently made history by becoming the first Madison United Soccer Association team to win the Kentucky President's State Cup. The MUSA Flyers 06 Girls Premier Select FC Cincinnati affiliate took home the gold in their championship game in Bowling Green. The game went into 2 rounds of overtime and had 5 rounds of penalty kicks. The team is comprised of incoming and current freshmen from Madison Southern, Madison Central, and Estill County high schools, and is coached by Madison Southern head girls soccer coach Katie Kress. The MUSA Flyers 06 girls will now go on to the Midwest Region's President's Cup in West Chester, Ohio, which will be held from June 17th through the 21st. Good luck to all those girls. Well, starting today through this Saturday, one of the top 10 longest yard sales in the country will reconvene after a hiatus due to COVID. To get more information on the US 25 yard sale and exactly where you can score some good finds or set up a booth of your very own, WBON TV spoke with volunteer organizer Randy Coffey. With that story, here's our news director, Marissa Hempel.
A yearly event that had to be moved last year due to COVID-19 will now be returning at its normal date and time this weekend. Randy Coffey, organizer of the US 25 yard sale, explains this weekend's event.
We rescheduled and had a 2-day event in October, and of that, we have a new event that has been born. So COVID-19 actually helped create a new event over here in Berea, and we're going to have 2 yard sales in this area now.
As Coffey said, there are now 2 yard sales, one of which starts today.
This weekend we've got the US 25 yard sale, and that's going to run from about the south side of Corbin. And if you're going south, you'll find yard sales all the way to the Tennessee state line. But it actually, the event, the organization of it starts in Corbin, it runs all the way to Richwood, Kentucky. And again, on that other end, you'll find yard sales all the way to the river. It's about 200 miles long. There's 18 organized communities that are involved. It's about a 6-county event, and we do skip all of Fayette County. None of Fayette County is included in this, so we tell folks to get on one side of the river onto the interstate and get off at the horse park, or vice versa.
Coffey continues that there's no way to know exactly how many vendors will show up. However, he believes this year will be a great success.
People are so tired of staying at home. The ones that have stayed at home that are going to set up and sell have been through every closet they've got 3 or 4 times, all the garages, all the buildings. I think this is going to be one of the better years we've had because people have had a lot of spare time on their hands. They got a little extra money in their pocket, and they're sick of staying at the house.
For those interested, he tells the dates and times that people can expect to show up and either sell or buy.
We tell people that it starts at 7 o'clock. We're dealing with folks that have yard sales. So if they're a second shift person, they might not get up and open their sale up till later in the morning. The official hours are 7 o'clock till 5 o'clock, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, June 3rd, 4th, and 5th. We want to have a yard sale and run it till next week. It's America, and they can do that. They can have them at night. It's whatever they want to do, as long as they're legal with their local law.
Coffey says the entire goal is to get people out into local towns and stay on local roads.
We recommend they don't get on the interstate. The only time they're going to get on the interstate is just to get through Fayette County. Get on the US 25 and stay on it all the way. The premise of the event, not to have a big yard sale. The premise of the event is to get people to get off the interstate and drive through our towns. Maybe they'll see an old building that's sitting there that's empty and put a C&C shop in it. Maybe they'll see pretty places to have a wedding. and come back and have a wedding or spend a weekend. That's the reason we do it, not to sell rags and old books. That's the reason we do it, and we use the yard sales to do it, and they take their time and shop. I look for a blowout event this year. I really do.
For more information, be sure to get on Facebook and check out the US 25 yard sale, which again runs Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this weekend. For more stories such as these, be sure to visit Richmond's very own WBONTV.com. I'm Marissa Hempel.
Thanks, Marissa, for that story. Well, in an effort to show the growth of Paris, Kentucky, as well as create a new landmark, Bourbon County Tourism Director Betty Ann Allen this week announced plans to build an exact replica of the Eiffel Tower. The new tower, on a much smaller scale, will stand 20 feet tall and will be built at the corner of 8th and Main in downtown Paris. The current Eiffel Tower landmark in the area will still remain at the entrance to the farmers market. The official groundbreaking on the projected $20,000 project will take place June the 7th. Kentucky State Police Commissioner Philip Burnett Jr. announced the promotion of Major Michael C. Rogers to Lieutenant Colonel, where he will serve as Executive Director of the Office of Operations. In his new role, Rogers oversees the Special Enforcement Troop, Commercial Vehicle Enforcement Division, and all 16 posts across Kentucky. Burnett says Rogers has a background and experience that will inject a unique perspective into the agency. Lieutenant Colonel Rogers will lead the integrity and has the wisdom to make decisions that will be positively impacting the Kentucky State Police and citizens we serve, said Burnett. A 21-year veteran of the agency, Rogers has served KSP in many roles, including trooper, sergeant, lieutenant, captain, and major. He served at Post 15 Columbia, Post 7 Richmond, the Drug Enforcement and Special Investigations Unit East, Facilities Security, the Intelligence Branch, the Special Enforcement Division, and now his current role in the Office of Operations. A native of Mercer County, Rogers is a graduate of Eastern Kentucky University with an Associate's and Bachelor's of Science degree in Police Administration. Congratulations to Lieutenant Colonel Rogers. Governor Andy Beshear announced that more uninsured Kentuckians are eligible for reduced cost health care coverage under the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021. To take advantage of reduced and no-cost plans, eligible Kentuckians, both uninsured and current enrollees, must be properly enrolled through the health insurance marketplace at HealthCare.gov. The deadline to enroll is August the 15th. Health care is a human right, and increased affordability and health insurance coverage expansions allow historically uninsured communities, especially those who have faced significant health disparities during the COVID-19 pandemic. To access coverage, Governor Beshear said the historic American Rescue Plan is already deeply impacting Kentuckians by ensuring that more of the families get the care they need and deserve. Through April the 15th, more than 35,000 uninsured Kentuckians with incomes greater than 400% of the federal poverty level can sign up for recently launched healthcare insurance marketplace subsidy. Uninsured Kentuckians with incomes between 150 and 400% of the federal poverty level potentially qualify for additional financial support to reduce out-of-pocket costs for marketplace premiums. Furthermore, through August the 15th, 7,100 uninsured Kentuckians with incomes below 150% of the federal poverty level can sign up for free health care insurance coverage. Those savings will vary on an individual basis. Premiums will decrease on an average by $50 per person per month, or by $85 per policy per month. The Biden-Harris administration introduced a special enrollment period through the federal marketplace from February the 15th to August the 15th, 2021 for people who need health care coverage during the pandemic. More than 1 million people have signed up for marketplace coverage through HealthCare.gov since the beginning of the special enrollment period. Baptist Health Richmond has been named a screening center for excellence by the Go-To Foundation for Lung Cancer for its ongoing commitment to responsible lung cancer screening. Low-dose CT screenings for lung cancer carried out safely, efficiently, and equitably can save tens of thousands of lives a year by finding lung cancer early when it is most treatable and even curable. Baptist Health Richmond is dedicated to providing patients with the highest quality care. Low-dose CT screenings have shown to be the only proven method to detect lung cancer at an early and treatable stage. We are thrilled to be part of this elite group, setting an example for responsible screening practices across the country, said Erica Gregonis, MD, Baptist Health Richmond Chief Medical Officer and Pulmonologist. We are proud and honored to be working with Baptist Health Richmond as a go-to foundation for lung cancer screening centers of excellence. Their commitment to practice responsible lung cancer screenings will lead to advancement in research and many lives saved. They are an example to follow, says Go-To Foundation co-founder, president, and CEO Lori Fenton Ambrose. Designated screening centers of excellence are committed to provide clear information on who is a candidate for lung cancer screening based on current evidence and to comply with comprehensive standards reflecting the best practices development by professionals bodies such as the American College of Radiology, the National Comprehensive Cancer Network, and the International Early Lung Cancer Action Program. Through established guidelines of controlling screening quality, radiation dose, and diagnostic procedures within an experienced multidisciplinary clinical setting, screening centers of excellence are ensuring that lung cancer screening's life-saving benefit transform lung cancer care in each local community. Well, things won't be exactly the same as in the past, but the Special Olympics State Summer Games will return to Eastern Kentucky University for the first time in 2 years this coming weekend. Nearly 600 athletes will be on campus on Saturday, June 5th to compete in both rhythmic gymnastics, soccer, swimming, or track and field. The COVID-19 pandemic forced the cancellation of last year's Summer Games for the first time in the program's history. Whereas the Games are traditionally a week-long event, the 2021 Games have been trimmed to just one day. Friday activities like law enforcement torch run, final leg, and the opening ceremonies will not be held. Special Olympics Kentucky released a celebration video at noon today to launch the Games on their Facebook page and their YouTube channel. The Games will officially begin this Saturday with the boat competition starting at 8 a.m. and all other events starting at 9 a.m. In addition to competitions, there will still be an Olympic Town and Health Athletes Wellness Village. Olympic Town is a free interactive festival-like area where athletes can relax and have fun either between or after events. The Healthy Athletes Wellness Village provides free health screenings for athletes. All screenings are provided by medical professionals who volunteer their time. Here's our next break. We'll be right back with more COVID numbers on WBON.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Mountain Adventures in Irvin is here to take your summer meals to a whole new level. Now is the perfect time to stop by and get cantaloupes or sugar baby watermelons. And Mountain Adventures has also added bread, Weisenberger products, and Kentucky Mountain Moonshine truffles. On Fridays, you can now get your favorite treat from Side Porch Cafe at Mountain Adventures. It's literally your one-stop shop for the perfect family meal. Stop by today. Mountain Adventures at 68 River Drive in Irvin, or like Mountain Adventures on Facebook.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Donate or shop at the new location for the Habitat Restore in Madison County. The proceeds from the Habitat Restore go towards helping build a home for someone in need. Shop, donate, or volunteer at the new location for the Habitat Restore in the old CVS Pharmacy building on Main Street in Richmond.
You know when you step outside and it feels absolutely perfect? The air's not too warm, not too cool, just perfection? Now imagine if you could have that same feeling inside your home at a price that feels even better. You can, thanks to the folks at Affordable Heating and Air. Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's Affordable Heating and Air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are going to drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's going to put the work in the first place?
Support your favorite team with apparel from Campus Warehouse in Richmond. Whether you're an EKU fan or you're a part of the Big Blue Nation, Campus Warehouse has something for you. Stop by and see their new line of Old Road t-shirts, because guys, we know Saturdays are for the boys. Plus they have the cutest seasonal tees for the ladies. And Campus Warehouse now carries a new line of tees for the kiddos as well. Visit campuswarehouserichmond.com or stop by their location in the Richmond Center next to Buffalo Wild Wings.
The Old West, the way you remember it. Good guys and bad guys.
Come and join us as we watch and talk about the best of the West.
Western movies, TV shows, and more.
Draw Western Theater, Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Here on Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Welcome back to the Daily Community Briefing on WBON. We are sponsored today by Affordable Heating and Air, Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond, and Davis and Powell Funeral Home in Berea. We do not have an updated map for today, so the last information that we had is the same that we had yesterday. No red counties and only, 15 green counties. Good work there in that direction. COVID numbers for Madison County, we're up to 6.1 with 6 new cases and 54 active cases throughout the county. In their weekly COVID update, the Cumberland Valley Health Department reports the 17th death in Rockcastle County. This marks 82 deaths overall in the district. The latest death was an 87-year-old female. They report that next update will be Monday, June the 7th. And taking a look at that, the weekly totals by county, down there, we have Rockcastle, Jackson, and Clay. Weekly cumulative cases in districts is 17. The weekly confirmed cases, 4. And weekly probable cases in the district are 13. Weekly recovered, 41. Weekly confirmed death, like we just mentioned, was just that one. Rockcastle, 7-day incidence rate at 12.84. That is still in the orange there. Confirmed cases, 3. Probable, 12. Recovered, 30, with that one death. Jackson County in the yellow with a 7-day incidence rate at 1.07, confirmed 0, probable 1, and recovered 3. Deaths in Jackson County, 0 for this update. Clay County, 7-day incidence rate at 0.072, so that falls into the green category. It's anything under 1, with 1 confirmed case, 0 probable, 8 recovered, and 0 deaths. And that was for the area of Rockcastle, Jackson, and Clay. Rockcastle, if you'll remember, was hit pretty hard early on with several deaths in that county. Community drive-up COVID testing sites for this week. Today is Thursday. You can go to McKee White House Clinic until 5:30 p.m., Richmond, Big Hill Christian Church until 5:30 p.m., and Mount Vernon, the White House Clinic there, until 5 p.m. this afternoon. Tomorrow, Richmond Big Hill Christian Church, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And Lancaster Garrett County Health Department will be doing testing from 1 to 5 p.m. Richmond always has that Saturday testing facility, White House Clinic, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For more information, you can always go to 1-855-WHAPPTS, and you can also find out about their vaccines at that number as well. Vaccine sites for our area: McKee, Mount Vernon, Berea, Irvin, and Richmond. Anyone 12 and older is eligible to be tested. And that brings us to the end of another daily community briefing. Don't forget, if you want to get news, weather, and traffic sent directly to your phone, all you have to do is text WBON to 77000. We'll get all of the latest breaking news right on your device. With that, we'll see you tomorrow for the end of this very short work week. We'll see you tomorrow here on WBON at the 3 p.m. briefing. I am Gwendolyn Morton.